Mic test, mic test. Good. Alright, cool. Alright, good evening, everyone. We're joining you here at Steve Chapman Field here in beautiful Calallen, USA. We have a good game today. Calallen will be facing off against the Kingsville Brahmas. That'd be HDMI 1 or what? Oh, bet. Mm-hmm. Hello, Nathan. Glad for you to show up here. There we go. We got Coach Lamb multitasking right now. He'll be... And, Justin Lampkin, as some of y'all know, had that no-hitter just last week. Went ahead and got him featured on ESPN. Justin making quite the name for himself in the baseball world these days. As some of you may know, playing baseball at Texas A&M University in College Station. And has caught the eye of a few Major League scouts. I can't see that. I did it now. Hey man, that is just cool stuff right there, I'll tell you that. Sure was. Kingsville making the trip here to play today. Not too far. 30, 35 minutes. Guess it depends on how you choose to drive. And it sure does make it easy for folks who used to sweat a little bit going through there with that Driscoll PD. I tell you, that thing right there could be a speed trap if you didn't watch yourself. Yeah, Coach, talk about that new flyby over there. It sure is a great thing. I travel to the valley pretty frequently, and so coming back home, hitting that right there sure does save some time and makes it a nice little trip back home. And I do have the live chat pulled up, so if y'all have anything you want to say in there, whether it's to comment on the stream or just ask a couple questions, I am watching that. And we'll have answers for you. Tarek, quite the athlete, multi-sport athlete here at Calallen. young man who is taking his talents to play college football. But he sure does make some plays out there in center field. If it's within a decent little radius of him, he's going to get to it and make the play for sure. Emiliano is going to take second. Yeah, this is my second year up here in the box with these baseball games, and if any of y'all watched the games last year, you'll see we did make some changes. Multi-cameras now, different angles, and also the one that shows what's going on with us up here inside the booth. So we are making some changes all the time to improve on our streams and make sure we're bringing the best quality streams and videos we can. Yeah, that one's going to lay foul for him there, but try laying one down earlier and takes a swing on that one. It's going to bring him to a 1-2 count for Tarek here. Yeah, but I'll tell you, even last year, in that 9-hole, he was no slouch. I know a couple games we were calling, he had some go over the fence. And yeah, and he took a bit of a spill there. It looks like he may have been a little bit of pain at first, but he's going to get up and walk it off a little bit. Credit where it's due. Props to the fielder there to hold on to that ball after taking the spill. Sometimes the ball does find its way out, but he's able to hold on to it there. And here is the hitter of the week himself, Roberto, stepping up to the plate. And we do have a runner on second with Roberto. Up now with a 1-0 count. This is the kind of player that if you put a ball where he likes it, he's going to take a shot at it, and it may just get away from you. Two-one count now as that one does lay foul for him there. Yeah, I caught up with him this morning. We've caught up with Justin here recently as well. Talking to a couple of our players. You know, they came off a good season last year. Did fall short to Sinton, but man, that was one heck of a baseball team Sinton had. This baseball team definitely did go. Oh, another play by the shortstop there. Third baseman Braden Sprinsel stepping out to bat now. Runner still on second. 2 outs against the Wildcats now. Center fielder makes the play there. Sprinsel and Emiliano will head out to the dugouts now. Wildcats will take the field. You know, good day to play some baseball. It's nice weather outside. Not too hot, not too cold. It's a nice day. That Texas weather has been showing, though. It's been all over the place. Some hot days mixed in with some cold days, and a whole lot of wind here as of late as well. I know many parts of Texas hoping for some rain now, as some wildfires have been showing in some parts of the state. So hopefully those areas can get some rain. Wouldn't hurt us here. Oh, just, you know, talking about some old man talk, saying some rain wouldn't hurt us too bad here, of course, and then also in other parts of the states that have been plagued with wildfires here here recently. Definitely needed some rain.
Baseball, your dugouts always tend to chant, trying to rattle the pitchers. This pitcher on the mound tonight.
No, this is somebody who is very comfortable on the mound and certainly makes it known, too. He's not one that gets too rattled under pressure. He does a good job at once he's on the mound, that's where he's at, and he's focused on winning a baseball game. A shot there. A second out for the Brahmas there that they are facing. Number 1 for Kingsville, stepping up to the plate now.
Last batter took the hard off the hand. It just didn't have anything behind it.
That pitch just a little bit out of the zone. Be a ball there. 1-0 count. That one finds the mark there. 1-1 now.
We don't have a press box mic. But if we did, you'd hear the pop and that ball hit the catcher's mitt.
You sure could have heard it there. Justin, a good friend of mine, someone who definitely puts a lot of time and effort into his skills and perfecting his trade. He retires another.
Yeah, you know, we talked about Justin.
Yeah, that's my girlfriend. Saw her when she walked in. Her hair's a little longer, but she's still looking stronger than sin. I don't care about her name. She's not the kind of girl you think. There's probably the love she thought Cowboys were so now they ain't.
Yeah, his basketball days being behind him now, but no doubt that if he was to put some time into the game again, he could certainly probably make something happen there. You know, great size to his ability there. But I tell you talk about somebody who's just cool on the field, isn't bothered like you were saying, and just makes the game look easy. That's Justin Lampkin right there. AJ behind the plate for the Wildcats. He's our catcher here. Does a great job with all these guys that he works with. Not too much gets past him, and he's also, he takes care of business at the plate as well.
It's going to be tough to hit one out tonight. Not impossible, but it's tough to get that money blown in. And it from center field. And you got a good slice to it. Oh, good. It's 3-0 count.
Yeah. Struggled to find a rhythm there as AJ's going to take first base.
Number 16, Matt Lopez.
AJ not shown a strike, and we are going to have a courtesy runner come in. I'm not too sure who that is. If Coach Lamb has any idea who's on first now.
We got a courtesy runner on first base. Get the number, I can tell you who it is.
He's going to go. And they're going to get him there. Pitcher was on top of that one there. He thought about that one for a little bit, it looked like. Oh.
Just when you think that ball's going in the streets, it comes back.
Yeah, really.
He's a lot higher above our.
Which is a really nice addition again to this stadium. We saw that last year with some of the renovations that were made.
Completely agree. This place is now a top-notch place to play baseball.
And when we talk about stadiums, some other news. Phil Danaher Field, now Phil Danaher Stadium.
Yeah, I like that name change that came through this last weekend. Originally it was called Phil Danaher Field at Calallen Wildcat Stadium. Now it's Phil Danaher Stadium.
Certainly a nice tribute to a man who spent many years coaching from the Wildcat sideline. Full count now, and he'll take a swing on that one. It's going to go down third base and go foul.
Lopez staying alive. Fourth foul ball.
Once you get to that full count, it's all about the battle. Just staying in there.
Ninth pitch.
Vasquez steps up to the plate. DH for the Wildcats. With 2 outs against his team. He'll take a shot there. Play made by the right fielder. That's going to send us into our third inning here at Steve Chapman Field. Certainly quite the sight to see here in our little stadium. I'll tell you, we're only going to see more of that the more screen time that our pitcher gets. That highlight on ESPN certainly a big thing for him.
no-hitter's still special. Don't get me wrong. When those guys were interviewing just the composure. You know as well as I do, you being an anchor for Calallen TV. Anytime you get to interview someone without speaking, it always makes it easier to interview.
It sure does.
Justin's very tough and put something together, so they like that.
Well, I think that's one thing that teams look for, especially I'd say in college, is they want someone who can take care of business on the field, but also someone who's respectable and works hard, whether it be in the classroom or just within their community. You definitely want someone who is respectable in that sense.
Right, Nick, and so as I'm multitasking, so give me some new batter comes up. Let me introduce you. Let your Rex have it.
It's my bad. My bad.
That's all right.
I'm forgetting that you're rigged up on both ends over there.
Yeah. That last strikeout was Lampkin's fifth strikeout of the game.
Last year we had Coach Lawrence up here, which made it a bit easier for the live stream side.
No doubt. Coach Lawrence normally gets an answer for baseball, but he's got a junior high swim. So that's why I get to cover some of these games as swim.
I actually know there was junior high swim.
Yes, they opened up this year. Count full to the Kentucky. Swingers for out number 2. There you go, Nathan. He's just adding up those strikeouts. He had 21 strikeouts in that no-hitter. 21 strikeouts out of 22.
That's crazy.
Get 6 hits, 9 2 outs.
Not to brag, but
Ball 1 to Isaiah Brennan.
back in the Little League days, I saw Justin a couple of times, and I only got struck out 9 out of 10 times, so.
Imagine him if he got it up. It's just being dominant. He wasn't really big. Remember in 7th grade, he was not big. Some highlight from his freshman year.
Yeah, there's some people in your class and stuff that happens too. You see them one day and there's kind of suddenly bigger than before.
I remember my lead anchor. He was like 2'7".
I could tell you a little bit about that guy. I could tell you about it. Hey, it's all good. I'm just happy to be where we're at now because the 2-7 days weren't too fond. Hey, but it did have its pros. I could get into a movie for $7 up until my sophomore year. $7. I was paying kid prices.
I know, right?
Yeah, those movies, they sure are pretty high on themselves when it comes to letting you in that place. But yeah, up until sophomore, maybe even junior year, get in for $7 on the kid price. Worked out just fine. Speaking of anchoring, make sure to catch us on the Saturday shows that we do. We have our nice little deal going with Chris Six again this year. If Coach, you want to tell a little bit more about that?
Yeah, every Saturday, 8:30 follows the Today Show. You can catch our crew, give you the rundown
Says I am the greatest player of them all. Puts a bat on the show. Tosses up the ball. The ball goes up, the ball comes down. Swings the bat all the way around. So still you can hear the sound. Baseball falls to the ground.
Sometimes a bit longer than 15 if that lead anchor decides to get a little carried away and talk a little bit.
Some RVers new to the area, spending some time here in Corpus Christi. First place puts Steve Ray's out. That's going to bring up his one Ethan Salinas. Show this last Saturday. Wanted to comment on just how well they produced it, the stories. Just everything about it. We're very pleased to see high school put on a show on real TV. So kids are doing something right. We want to thank the Wagners for submitting that letter. Appreciate it. If you're in the neighborhood, come by, stop by, say hi, say hello to the crew.
Yeah, I tell you, tell us about that this morning. You called us all in there and read that letter to us, and that sure was nice to get some recognition, and very nice of that family to reach out and show some support. Sure is great to hear feedback from the community. And you mentioned the Saturday show going on after the Today show, and that really is, to me, that's pretty cool right there. That's a pretty big deal.
Two balls, one strike. Now it's 2-2. That looked like it just went right by his shirt.
Yeah, that one was pretty inside there.
I know it's windy, so that shirt's flapping. Full count to that. It's always nice to have some people recognize your work. Take the time out of their day to let you know you're doing a good job. It's so easy to let you know when you're not doing it. Really extra hard work to do that. So it's so easy.
And you, looking out in outfield, I do see a new sponsor sign. It's going to be the Lehman Feeder and Feed Store sign out there. Lehman, a great place to go do some business, I'll tell you that. Whether you're getting show feed for any livestock you got, they'll take care of you. I do. Worked there over the summer. It was a great summer job. Always took care of me, and great customers come in. I've experienced with a couple of feed stores through showing livestock and all that, and I will say that no feed store does really take as much of a personal approach and getting to know their customers like Lehman does.
Mic test. Yeah. Sounds not coming in.
Emiliano takes a swing on 1-2. That's going to be another foul ball. You can't hear me?
No,
I can hear you.
they can hear you.
Yeah, I can hear you fine. And I can hear you.
I've been through. Tough center settings.
Hickman up to bat now. Tries to pick him off at first. And that is Emiliano Zapata on first base. Tarek takes a shot, center field. Center fielder makes the play. Still a scoreless game here. Test, 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 test. Nothing? Alrighty. Just turn off this first switch here, right?
Yeah.
And we are having some technical difficulties, and so I'll be soloing. One, two count now. This is number 3 for Kingsville. I do not have a roster in front of me. Alrighty, and there's our first out. Resendez up to the plate now for Kingsville. That one's outside for a ball. 2-0 count. That one's up there again. 3-0 now for Resendez. 1 out. Justin finds it there, 3-1. Takes a swing, full count now. I'm seeing some more people joining the stream. If you're just joining, thanks for joining us. We're glad to have you. Swing and a miss. Justin took him up to 3-0 there at first and then found the money, getting the strikeout. That one goes foul. 0-1 count now. Swing and a miss. 0-2. Like a well-oiled machine. We're going into the bottom of the fourth now. Still scoreless in this baseball game. Ten strikeouts. And I was just told by Coach Lampkin, sitting at a pretty steady 10 strikeouts now as we're in the bottom of the fourth. Taking care of business. Alrighty, and Roberto up to the plate now. Hitter of the week. Looking to make something happen as we're still in a scoreless game. And he'll show him a strike there. Roberto makes contact. Play by the shortstop. Third baseman Braden Sprinsel stepping up to the plate now for the Wildcats. That one a bit outside. Ball one. Takes a swing there. Goes foul. 1-1 count for Sprinsel. And you know, while the game is scoreless, the Wildcats have had runners on base every inning. They're just looking to find that groove and bring them across. Here we go, 2-1 count now for Sprinsel. Yeah, like Coach Lamb just said, if you couldn't hear, both pitchers do have no hitters at the moment. And Sprinsel will take his place on first base there off the walk. AJ Yepes walking up to the plate now. With a runner on first. And one out. Tries to pick him off, keeping him honest there on first. That ball's a bit high there, as that'll be ball one. Quick throw to first right there. Now we should be seeing a pitch. Yepes with a 1-0 count. And another one there. It's going to be a ball. 3-0 now for Yepes. And we're going to advance here now as Yepes is going to take a place on first. Lopez steps up to the plate as Yepes, well actually his mystery runner, as we were calling him earlier, will get a free trip to first base, all expenses paid for by this Kingsville pitcher. As we're going to have a quick meeting. Lopez has runners on first and second. One out against the Wildcats right now. Vasquez on deck behind Lopez.
You're not paying attention. There's some time on the field. You should be playing some loud music so they can't talk.
I'm so nervous. I'm listening. I'm not supposed to. Yeah, we don't want them to hear the coaches.
That one where he wants it is going to be a strike. 0-1 count now. Runners on first and second. 1 out.
This is hard for you.
Cannot yell for your customers.
Little bit of a foul tip there. Finds the net backing. 0-2 count. One, two. Counts up to 2-2 now. Oh, that one's over the shortstop's head. Oh, he's slipping and sliding out there as we're not going to have bases loaded.
Shortstop almost came up with it as it sneaked into the outfield. That's going to load the bases up for number 3, Tres Vasquez. Only 1 out.
If you're Vasquez, you have to like this. Bases loaded, only 1 out. He's definitely in a good situation here. Now it just comes down to picking a pitch and trying to put a ball in good placement and get those first points on the board. Nice pitch there. That's going to find the zone for the first strike. 0-1 count for Vasquez. That one have been inside. That ball gets away from the catcher there, folks, as that'll be Sprintzel coming across home plate. So we're about an hour into the game now, here in the bottom of the 4th, as the Wildcats will put a point on the board. Let me update that scoreboard really quick. Vasquez. Oh, first baseman can't make the play. And a little bit of an error there. As that ball gets past the first baseman, Vasquez gets the second. Another run scores. Two points now. Good, are you? Things finally starting to line up now for the Wildcats with some points on the board. Still only one out. And if you're Kingsville, you're a bit upset now, as this inning could have been over. But faced with 2 missed balls. Salinas steps up now. 2 outs. He will have runners in scoring position on second and third. One count now for Salinas. Makes the play at first. And if you're just tuning in, thanks for joining us. We're heading into the 5th inning now. 2-0 Wildcats ball game. I do apologize if I sound a little bit rough. I have what us who show livestock would call the stock show bug. I was down in Mercedes, Texas last week showing RGVLS and hanging out a bit over spring break, and all that dust and all that flying up just kind of gets the allergies worked up. But nonetheless, calling a good baseball game here as we head into the 5th inning. Oh, yeah. Yeah, we had 2 runs score there. Ten strikeouts for Lincoln. Lampkin still working on his no-hitter. It was Matt Lopez who broke it up for Kingsville's pitcher. There in the bottom of the 4th, as Lampkin's going to show a nice pitch for the first strike. 0-1 count. Oh, 2. Gets him there. Went down looking. I'll tell you, Lampkin just digs into the deep arsenal of pitches he has. A player of his skill, certainly no stranger to all sorts of combinations. There's a hit. It's going to find a gap into left field. And that'll be the first base hit for the Brahmas tonight. Breaking up the no-hitter. And the girls softball team also did play a home game here. I do believe that they did take the victory. I do not have a score, but (1-0) now. So we're gonna have a quick little meeting at the mound. Yepes talking to Lampkin. (2-0) now, has that ball a bit outside. There's a strike. 2-1. Runner on first. Takes a swing there, as that's going to be strike 2, 22 the count. As we are here in the top of the fifth, 2-0 Wildcats ball game. And he's going to go down swinging there. Runner's going to go. And he'll be safe at second. And that'll be a stolen base.
Stolen base for Alejandro. Count goes to 0-2.
0-2 count, though. Swing and a miss to retire the batter, and that'll bring out the Wildcat sticks, looking to build on that lead they established in the bottom of the fourth. as I said, that softball team taking a victory, and some of the girls coming to join the baseball game here and cheer on the baseball boys.
Took a snap of I did a video of getting pitching hard. Got a swing and a miss, get a big pop on Snapchat. So I sent it to Coach Smith. Lots of scouts in here, lots of big men. So he sent a picture of his. He's at his baseball. Huh? He goes, no one's here to watch this one.
Yeah, you know, those baseball and softball players, pretty good about if they both have home games and one finishes before the other, heading over to cheer on the other side. Show their support. If you're just joining us, it's a 2-0 ball game here as we head into the bottom of the 5th. I'm Nathan Atkinson, joined in the press box by Coach Lamb, who is actually calling the shots here live in the stadium. And Emiliano up to bat. It started here for the Wildcats, looking to get the sticks moving. As the first pitch will be a strike. And that was a shot to first base. Brahmas first baseman makes the play. Tarek Hickman batting in the 2-hole now. Up to bat for the Wildcats. One out against his team. As the first pitch will be a ball. It's all good. Yes, ma'am. Thank you. I appreciate it. Roberto Perez up to bat now for the Wildcats. He does have a runner on second. On deck is the third baseman, Braden Sprinsel, who did score the first run for the Wildcats tonight, actually. Tarek shows off that speed as he's going to steal third. I'm now being joined here in the press box by Reed Bothrop. Reed actually quite the softball manager for the Lady Cats team. Reed, we are having some problems with our second headset here, but go ahead and tell me and I can relay to the fans. How'd that game go tonight, and what are your thoughts?
It was a real fun game. It was a real fun game. We ended in a run rule in the 5th inning. It ended up being 13-0, I believe, Nathan.
Awesome. And so, how's the season going, and what are you planning for the future?
You know, with the softball team, there's always high hopes. We're ranked really well. You know, we played some real tough competition right off the get. You know, it took some losses. We won a lot too, though. But man, you know, every day we just look to improve.
Awesome, man. And so, who do you play next, and when's that going to be?
We play Robstown in Robstown on Friday.
Okay, Robstown in Robstown Friday. Folks, make sure to check it out.
Yes, sir. Yes, folks, it should be a heck of a game, honestly. Y'all should make it out.
You heard it from Reed, folks. Robstown, not too far of a drive from Calallen. Make sure you go check it out and cheer on those Lady Cats. We are now heading into the 6th. A 2-0 ball game. Wildcats can claim it as theirs. Yeah, we got some news. We have this one that's first base now. I can swap me in there. We have this one that's here in the press box. And the chicken headsets. We're having a conference. That one, yeah, that one here, right? This one I haven't turned off. So I'm just going solo. Alrighty. Lampkin on the mound doing his thing. 1-1 count to start off. This is number 12 for Kingsville. Do not have my roster, but I got that much for you. Top of the 6th. 2-0 ball game.
Lampkin records his 14 strikeouts.
14 strikeouts for Lampkin tonight. Only had one runner on base as of yet. One hit given up, I should say. Swing and a miss there. This will be 0-1 for the first strike.
There's only been one player in this team without strike.
And he'll be heading back to the dugout. As Lampkin retires another one.
We'll go up to the top of the order with number 3, Calallen ISD.
Puts another one down. 2 outs. Swing and a miss. Strike 2. Foul tip there, staying alive. Alrighty, Lampkin 1 strike away from sending his boys to the sticks. And there it is. Ask and you shall receive, says Lampkin as the Wildcats head to the dugout. 16 from the kid. We have a glimpse inside the box here. Once again, joined by the Reed Court Balthrop.
You really threw out the middle name there.
We're speaking of K's, just had to bring it up. Court spelled K-O-R-T, as I learned today.
Y'all go vote me for Mr. Congeniality.
Yeah, we do have a Mr. Congeniality here as he is running from the senior prom. If you're a senior at Calallen watching this, don't give the kid a vote. His birthday was just the other day, so take it as a belated birthday gift. Really taking advantage of that platform, aren't you, Reed? Here we go. Looking to get the stakes moving for Calallen and build on that lead. Is Yepes up to bat. The ball foul. Catcher looking for it. Unable to make the play. He was looking for it, but unable to get to it. Just a bit short. AJ. All right, here we go. Yepes, 2-2 count. Takes a shot. Center fielder makes a play. Lopez up to bat now. On deck is Vasquez. Ho, 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 ho.
That was a great play by the pitcher.
Yeah, he didn't have much of a choice there, man. It was it was either catch it or don't and see what happens. Came out of us with heat, makes a play. Hats off to him. Up to the bat now is Vasquez.
That really was the live or die moment right there.
Yeah. Yeah, that's the kind of moment where you either catch it or get a little baseball tattoo.
I've heard those aren't always too pleasant.
That one just a bit outside the zone. 1-1 now. Sends that one foul. That'll be a second strike. With 2 outs, I believe. There's a shot, second base. Bobbles it a little bit. And he's going to get him. We will head into the top of the 7th now. This will be the final inning. Here we are. So long as Calallen can keep that lead, be the last at bat here.
Seventh inning can be crazy though, Nate.
All right, top of the 7th here. Resendez for Kingsville. Sends one backwards, going foul. 0-1. That one a bit outside there. 1-1. Lampkin, who has stayed in this whole game, has been nice and consistent. Not too much come off him today from Kingsville. Couldn't find an answer for him.
I almost could have caught that one myself.
If not for that net, my friend. Reed, you spend some time batting and all that with the girls over at softball, right? Every now and then?
Every once in a while.
I like to paint you a picture, my friend. You are standing at the plate, and Justin Lampkin is throwing to you. What do you think your odds are?
I don't swing at a single one and hope that he walks me.
Well, based off tonight's performance, the chances of that are about as low as you getting a base hit. Hey, but not to say I could get one either.
Hey, miracles happen. It seems like not with Justin Lampkin.
Yeah. Man, we played baseball the other day over at our buddy's house. First time picking up the bat for me in a long time. Man, that was sure was fun to get out there and play. Me and Reed went round and round a little bit. We don't have to share the results of a couple of those at-bats, but 1-2 count. Lampkin looking to get the boys off this field. He's had a great game. He has a couple scouts here to watch. The A&M commit.
I do have to say the biggest difference between baseball and softball is the sheer size of the baseball field compared to the softball field.
Yeah, and I feel like sometimes that can be easy to forget until you hear a ball come off the bat and you're like, man, that one has some power, and it just kind of runs out of gas here on this big field. You are right, softball field being smaller. But I think that makes for an interesting game sometimes. I do like watching softball games every now and then because the infield being so small in size compared to baseball, things are pretty fast-paced and fast action, especially for that Calallen Wildcat team. As you said, run rule in 5 innings today.
I love it, though. I love the speed of softball. It's so much fun to watch, and I love being around it. And I love being around our coach. Our coach is a great coach, and the girls, they always have a great attitude towards it. It's awesome.
Swing and a miss. Dose strikes for him. 0-2.
But Calallen in total, we got one of the best softball programs and baseball programs in the state. It's lots of fun to watch both of them play.
There it is. 19 strikeouts for the kid today. This has been Nathan Atkinson and Reed Balthrop in the press box, joining you here at Steve Chapman Field. And they're going to play some Queen as another one bites the dust. The boys are going to shake hands and talk a little bit on the field, and we're going to call it a night here. Once again, thanks for joining us. It's been my pleasure.
It was a pleasure having you on.
We'll see you at the next one.